Social Zoom Factor episode 269.
Driving results in business these days takes something special. It's a combination of the right info and the right energy. Pam Moore has both and is here to help you avoid the pitfalls and guide your business and life by leveraging and integrating social media, powerful branding, and digital marketing. Welcome to Social Zoom Factor. Now it's time to live life zoomed.
Your great idea needs a great platform to shine. The way you brand your idea can make all the difference. Small details such as your domain name matter a lot. It's your online identity, so it needs to create an impact. I've decided to brand myself using a .online domain extension. A web address as simple as pam.online will benefit my overall branding in big ways. It's short and simple, which makes it memorable. You too can build a stellar brand on a .online domain extension. Check out get.online/Pam and use the coupon code PAM to save 90% on your domain name for the first year. Again, that's get.online/Pam, coupon code PAM. Hey there, Zoomers, and welcome to Social Zoom Factor. This is your host, Pam Moore. All right, today we are going to be talking about audience marketing and specifically talking about 10 big reasons that you need an audience first marketing strategy. And if you haven't already, I highly encourage you to download my brand new buyer persona worksheet template pack. Simply head over to themarketingnutswithaz.com/Zoom buyer, and you will find editable templates for your buyer persona development for both B2B and B2C. That's business to business and business to consumer. And in episode 268, I also talked specifically about buyer personas and talked a little bit more in detail about audience marketing. So this is part of a series we're doing on getting to know your customer. So today, let's dig right into the 10 reasons that you really do need an audience first marketing strategy if you want to compete in the noisy digital social world of today. So what is audience marketing? It is an intentional alignment of your marketing messages, your content, and focus to the needs of your audience. Do not overcomplicate this. It's basically where you shift the focus from yourself, everything being all about you, to the needs of your audience. Instead of talking about your promotions, what you want to sell, you talk to your customer about things that they care about. You share helpful resources and tips and downloads and guides and whatever it may be. You're focusing on the needs that your audience has. So an audience-first marketing strategy, in a nutshell, is where you are prioritizing your audience as the number one priority when you develop all of your marketing strategies, your tactics, and all of our detailed plans for execution. Now, I know that many organizations struggle with slowing down to speed up. So a lot of times they're trying to be everything to everybody. And you may be in a marketing role or some type of leadership role where there's a reason you're listening to this podcast. And there's a reason maybe you're listening to this whole entire audience marketing series that I'm creating here, is that you know you need to get your team on board. You know you need to focus on the needs of your audience. So the content I have in this episode today and in this entire series is designed to help you get your organization focused on the needs of your customer. So today, these 10 reasons that you need an audience marketing strategy is something you can take directly to maybe the naysayers in your organization, to your executives, helping them understand why you need to not just be all about yourself when it comes to your content, why you have to quit just publishing links out there on the social web, promoting your latest promotion and special and free offer, and that instead you need to be serving value When we serve value, we're relevant, okay? So the number one reason that we need to have an audience-first marketing strategy is that organic reach of social media is declining to zero. So organic reach is where we can publish our content on the social and digital web. We could say like Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or LinkedIn, and it gets seen by people, hopefully our target customers, without us having to pay for that reach. Now, marketers have no guarantee of reaching their ideal customer on any medium. And when you take an audience-first marketing approach, right off the bat, you're going to have a higher chance of that content actually being seen and that person actually wanting to check out your brand, because only 3 to 5% of the people that like your Facebook page, for example, are ever going to come back to actually visit it again after the first time that they click like. Isn't that sad? Number 2 reason is that if you are targeting large, broad audiences, it is expensive. Most companies don't have budgets to support a broad, huge, paid media strategy. The more that you can get laser focused on your audience, the more relevant your advertising is going to be. And that's how the social networks are working today. For Facebook ads, for example, the more relevant your ads are, the more engaging your content, your videos, and your images are, the higher ROI you are going to see on that paid media. So if you're using broad targeting, you're doing nothing except wasting money. You're better off focusing on the needs of your audience. Number 3, it keeps you laser focused on the right audience. When you take an audience first approach, from the moment you kick off a campaign, you are focused on the right audience, increasing the ROI on everything you're doing and minimizing that rework. So number 4 is you increase the ROI across all of your marketing activities. This is how you develop that integrated marketing strategy. Number 5, you prioritize and you streamline your ad spend, your content, your sales, and your workflows, okay? When you have an audience-first approach, you're more able to prioritize your sales channels. You are able to prioritize what are those top social marketing channel priorities. Streamline the content that you are developing. Optimize the delivery of that content. Should you be using videos or audio, visual, or text? What should those images be including? How should they look and feel, and make sure you're getting the most engagement? It'll help you segment your email list and get the highest ROI you can out of that, because you're focused on delivering relevant content to your subscribers, not just blasting the same messages every other day to all of your audience, hoping somebody's going to open them and click and pay attention and maybe possibly buy from you. It just doesn't work that way anymore. Also, like we talked about, your paid media targeting and making sure that you are speaking to your buyers in a language that they understand. You are able to optimize and prioritize and streamline everything you are doing with your marketing. Now, I know we still have 5 more reasons why you must have an audience-first marketing strategy. But before we go there, we need to hear a quick word from our sponsor, because our sponsors are what keeps this podcast zooming. Please give them your attention, and I will be right back. To achieve success better than anyone else, you must stand out. And you don't always have to do extravagant things to make your mark. Sometimes taking care of the smaller yet significant details is enough to do the trick. For example, one of the first decisions you'll be making for your business or personal brand is deciding its domain name. A small detail, but it hosts amazing branding benefits. I am going to build my presence on a .online domain. .online has a global appeal, is relevant, keyword rich, and most importantly, it tells your users that you were online, and it helps you achieve the objective of standing out. .online can be used for your primary website, your blog, portfolio, or anything else you dare to dream up. The versatile nature of the domain extension makes it easy to adapt by any industry. To learn more, check out get.online/Pam. Again, that's get.online/Pam. I'm back. Okay, number 6 reason that you need an audience first marketing strategy is this is how you maximize every brand touch, including that first impression. Now, remember, it takes 6 to 7 brand touches for somebody to remember your brand, which means every brand touch needs to be the best that it can be. If you were just throwing content out on the web and it comes across to your audience as spammy, you are not making a good first, second, third brand impression. They're going to shut you off. They're going to put you on ignore, and we don't want that. If our audiences don't pay attention to our content and we are not making those good first, second, and third impressions, it's all for nothing, right? We really need to make sure that we are earning trust with every piece of content we are publishing. Number 7, it helps us gain an unfair competitive advantage. Why is this? Because most of your competition is not doing this. Audience first marketing is one of those things that is for what I like to call overachievers, or for those business and marketing leaders that really want to do it right, who are in it for the right reasons. They're in it for the long game. You're not looking just to make a quick buck and hoping that you can throw some digital and content spaghetti at the virtual wall and hope that it sticks. So when you even put a little bit of effort into your audience first marketing strategies, you are going to get a really good return on that investment, because most marketers aren't doing this. So it doesn't take a whole lot to stand out from the crowd and be 100% relevant. All right. Number 8 is that it helps you humanize your brand. So you are then able to connect with your audience in real and human ways. And this is going to help you also emotionally connect with your audience. When you do this, brands that inspire a higher emotional intensity receive 3 times as much word of mouth as less emotionally connected brands. So when you are connecting with your audience as humans, when you are sharing who you are and you are caring about them as humans, you're connecting with them emotionally. And emotionally connected brands drive 3 times as much word of mouth. All right. You want to get that positive word of mouth and referrals. Number 9, it helps you stand out from the crowd. Audience marketing empowers your brand to be a sweet orange in the world of bitter apples. So while everybody else is spamming, you are connecting as humans. You are providing relevant, meaningful content. And number 10, when we inspire our audiences to connect with us with the top goal of helping them achieve their goals, we achieve our goals by default. Inspire, connect, achieve. We can never go wrong by investing in communities and the human beings within those. So I hope that this podcast episode helped you today. I hope you understand some of the key reasons that you really do need an audience first marketing approach to your business. If you have been struggling with obtaining an ROI with your marketing, I encourage you to start here. Start with your customer. Go download that buyer persona worksheet. It's free. It's my gift to you. Go to themarketingnuts.com/Zoom buyer. And if maybe you are just needing a little bit more hand holding and you want some guidance, I have created the blueprint to develop your buyer personas in my 5-day buyer persona bootcamp. So in 5 days, less than an hour a day, I will teach you step by step how to target the right customers, and create your buyer personas that you can then use in your marketing. I'm telling you, this is the first step to transform how you approach your marketing. Go check it out at themarketingnuts.com/Zoom bootcamp. I wish you the greatest of success. That's a wrap.
If you're ready to Zoom your business and Zoom your life, then don't let the end of this episode be the end of your journey. Visit socialzoomfactor.com/Zoom for incredible free resources and guides. And be sure to join the Social Zoom Factor mailing list so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next time on Social Zoom Factor.